The thing you are going to have to realize is when you truly become obsessed with something, when you truly go all in on something, and when you truly develop this obsession towards something, whatever it may be a sport, it may be art, it may be science, whatever venture you begin, and it just consumes all of you. It's all you can think about. You constantly practice. You're constantly thinking about how you can get better, how you can improve. You're constantly trying to improvise and find new ways to tweak it here, tweak it there, and improve it here, improve it there. The moment that happens to you, no one is ever going to understand you again. They'll never understand the obsession it takes to become great. They'll never understand why you're training 4, 5, 6 hours a day. They'll never understand why you're working on your business so much. They'll never understand why you're waking up 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to go run. And the moment you try and explain yourself to them is the moment you've lost. Because 99% of people are not going to understand why you are so obsessed. 99% of people don't have that obsession in their lives. Everyone is going to ask you, why do you have to be so crazy? Why do you have to be so obsessed? Why can't you just take a day off? Missing one day won't hurt. And what I've learned is the best thing that you can do is simply start to slowly distance yourself from those people. Because truly, to become great, to truly become the best at something, it is going to require everything you have. It is going to consume you, and you are going to enthrall yourself in all of it. It's going to be the first thing that you think of when you wake up and the last thing that you think of when you go to bed. Most people aren't going to understand that obsession. Most people are going to call it crazy. Most people are going to call you all sorts of names. And the more and more you try and explain yourself to those types of people, the more you're just fighting a losing battle. Because those people are never, ever going to understand you. And you don't want them to, nor do you need them to. Because that obsession to be great, that obsession to always be getting better at whatever you have chosen to do is the best thing that can ever happen to you. Because then you know that you're on the right path. It really does consume all of you. But that's the best thing you can do in life. When you find something you're truly obsessed with, something you truly want to become the best at, throw yourself in the deep end. Let it consume you. Think about it. Practice it all the time. Sure, most people won't understand. You're going to distance yourself from family, relatives, close friends, people you know. More and more people aren't going to want to be around you because all you want to talk about is your obsession and how you can get better. You aren't going to have anything in common with people because they're just going to want to talk about celebrities and what happened in sports and what's going on new in pop culture, what music came out, and you're just going to think all that is a waste of time. And what you have to do is stay on this path, stay true to this path, because then if you stay true to this path, you are going to find people who are like you further down the path. But you are going to have to stay true to the path. Because to be honest, what I've found is that most of the path is lonely. It can be lonely when you see everyone else doing, I'll call it normal things, and you're constantly obsessing about this one thing or whatever it is that you've done, that you've thrown yourself into, it's all you can think about, it's all you talk about, it's all you want to do every single day, all day. But I promise, if you can endure that lonely chapter, if you can endure it, keep getting better throughout, you will eventually find people who are on the same wavelength as you, but they are further down the path. You need to develop yourself enough so you can attract those types of people in your life. Don't try and explain yourself to them, my friend. They'll never understand. As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters.